News, a Henrico man who murdered a beloved mother and VCU employee will spend the rest of his life behind bars. 3 life sentences were handed down to this man, Thomas Clark, for abducting, raping, and killing 53-year-old Suzanne Fairman. On your side at 6, Riley Wyan is live after being in the courtroom today. Riley, Suzanne's son spoke. I can't imagine how emotional that must have been. What did he say?
Yeah, Simone, Scott Fairman, Suzanne's son, was incredibly resilient as he sat in front of the court today and his mother's murderer. He spoke about the emotional damage that he and his family may never recover from. He says what happened to his mother is unfathomable, but he feels as though justice was served today.
It'll be a lifetime of healing.
It's a case that's been described as every family's worst nightmare. Suzanne Fairman, known as Susie by her loved ones, was found dead in her bathtub on May 9th, 2019. Thomas Clark, the man that had come to stain her deck that day, was found guilty of her abduction, rape, and murder, now receiving 3 life sentences, 1 for each crime.
It's difficult to put that into words because there's so much pain and so much hurt. But at the same time, I'm there for justice. I'm there to see that the system works.
Despite the unspeakable things that happened to Susie, her son, Scott Fairman, felt the need to face his mother's killer.
Through this whole thing, I haven't shied away from anything that the prosecutors have told me, the police have told me. I've wanted everything straightforward. So seeing him in the courtroom was just a part of that. Is just facing the person who did this to us.
Clark was given an opportunity to speak prior to his sentencing. He said, quote, "I know I'm not guilty of these charges and I'll take the right to remain silent."
We were told that that's pretty standard, especially for somebody who gets 3 life sentences.
Clark has a lengthy criminal history dating back 4 decades, including burglary, drug charges, and rape. Scott told me that one of the most difficult things to wrap his head around is that in 2019, Clark had his ankle monitor removed just a week before his mother's death.
The most important part about my mother was that she was a loving, caring, joyous person that treated everybody with respect and went out of her way to help everybody when she could. And having her torn away from us and the world, it has impacted a lot of people.
Scott says he feels as though justice was properly served and Clark got everything he deserved. Thomas Clark's attorney said they will appeal immediately, but Scott Fairman tells me that he is confident the Court of Appeals will shut them down. Live and on your side in Richmond tonight, Riley Wyan, NBC 12 News.
Thanks, Riley. One of 2